Do you love yourself? It's kind of an awkward question, right? Well, I'll ask even further. Do you like yourself? Do you like what you see when you're in the mirror? See, this kind of subject makes everyone a little bit uncomfortable. We don't really know how to respond to these kind of questions, so we just avoid it, or we call it arrogance. You know, if you love yourself, then that means you're really arrogant or you're full of yourself. When in reality, truly loving yourself the way that God loves you has nothing to do with being selfish. It has nothing to do with being self-serving, has nothing to do with being arrogant. It involves coming to peace with the love that God has for you, so that the flow of love coming through you isn't complicated and all blocked up. See, I find that so many of us are actually trapped in a world of self-hatred. We don't call it self-hate. We would say, oh, no. It's not self-hate. I don't hate myself. Hate's a strong word. But when you look at the definition of hate, even in the way that it was used in the New Testament, the word hate can actually mean to love less, to have a withdrawn of love in a certain area of life. You see, many people, they're not just like black and white. I don't love myself at all, although that is still part of the game. But most people, it's like in so many areas, we have love withdrawn. We just love ourselves less and less and less. And we're living in this dark abyss where we don't know how to just be content and be satisfied in our own skin and how God designed us, because we truly haven't received His love. So anywhere where love is not present for yourself, self-hate will take residence. And I have found a large percentage of our population is actually living with an agreement with self-hatred. They may take one or two paths. Out of that self-hate, they become very driven and they feel like they have to perform in life or achieve to feel better. Yet they're still irritable and they have a lack of peace inside. Or there's others that just don't bother trying at all. And they just struggle and they stay limited and in neutral, and they have no belief to propel them forward. They don't believe in who God is inside of them. They have a low self-esteem. They don't take risks, and they struggle with even any hope in life. Both worlds manifest different things, but both have self-hate involved in it. So I found once I started doing turn and getting honest with the fact I didn't love myself the way that God loved me, is when I began to do business with that self-hate. And I got myself free to now receive what I couldn't receive most of my life. And that was His undying love and affection for me. He loves me and He likes me too, which I don't know about you, but that means a lot to me. And I want to live in that. I don't want to waste another second agreeing with self-hatred anymore.